The best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Durant is out there with James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. LeBron kicks to KD. Wembanyama, a screen on Thomas. The offensive rebound. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. And then Carter with the jam.
A power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Now Thomas, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Here's LeBron, and it's good for 2.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
MP with it. He's picked up by KD. Carter sets the pick for Young. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The West leading by 3. Outside Durant, pass to James. Over Thomas. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the East. On its way from Young for 2. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Here's Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Edwards. Over Thomas. Edwards, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Giannis outside. Fades back. Yep, that one goes in there.
Major props to Antetokounmpo for skying up for the jump shot. I mean, he definitely feels at ease shooting because, quite honestly, there aren't many players in the league that can even come close to blocking his shots.
Here's KD following the basket by Giannis. KD passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, a screen on Young. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's MP. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel certainly qualifies.
The West trails by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's KD. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
And Young kicks to Thomas. Carter outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, that's a big-time make by MP. Drew the foul and stayed focused on the hoop.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Cameron Thomas. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Devin Booker, he's checked in for LeBron. Now here's Edwards. Still scoreless. Traps in the tray.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a three-level scorer.
Edwards gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. Young dishes to Carter. Pass to Brown. And here's Young. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Now the West with the ball. Trailing by 2. Durant up top. Antetokounmpo defending. KD against Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Now, here's MP. 8 points for him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's KD. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Durant's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Carter outside. And finished off by Carter.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
Outside, KD. And Tatum pulls it down.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Brown's shot is good.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Brown against Booker. Outside, Edwards. Into the
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Young pass to Embiid. Young outside. Embiid with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shots good from Young.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now here's Edwards. He has 5. Durant kicks to Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Carter on the wing. Edwards defending. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here is Carter. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. The drive by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Here's KD. 6 points for him. 1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Edwards. A fadeaway. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And then Carter with the dunk.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
KD against Tatum. Over Tatum. And it's MP with the rebound.
fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And he makes that one. And now a 10-point East All-Star lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Edwards. He has 5. And finished off by KD.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Pass to Tatum. From downtown, drills it from outside. And the East leads by 11.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Booker. Misses the 3.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the East All-Stars looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. Back with you again on the most... Substitution here for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Mobley. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Tatum. Carter, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Jalen Brunson. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jokic. Kevin Durant comes in for Leonard. LeBron, he's checked in for Edwards. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Booker. They've got Thomas. Embiid is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Trae Young. And it's MP in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Young looking it over. On the wing, MP. And they get it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. The West leading by 9. Doncic with a screen on Young. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Doncic. And the rejection by Giannis. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the West. Here's KD over MP. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for the West All-Stars. And Young kicks to Carter. Giannis' screen on Durant. Carter with it. He's picked up by James, and it's Carter missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Durant. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Pass break, here comes the West. The layup off target. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the West. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort. and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Wembanyama's out there with LeBron James. Then there's Edwards. And it's Durant. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Carter. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Pass to James. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Down low. Durant with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And it's 7 points for Anthony Edwards. Young pass to Carter. Now Thomas. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third, and he converts the layup.
Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Wembanyama outside. Off target from three-point range. The East trail by 12. Giannis dishes to Young. Thomas against Edwards. Upside Thomas. Over Edwards. Thomas, no good.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 10 points.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Carter kicks to Thomas. Out to Carter for 3. MP showing the range.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Pass to Embiid. Giannis outside. Just 5 on the clock. On the money from 12 feet away. He's got 9.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Tipped away. It's thrown by to Kumbo. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Over Edwards. Thomas, no good.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP finishes inside.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, that goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
MP outside. The rebound by James.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wembanyama. Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
MP inside. Guarded by KD. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Embiid the screen. Here's MP. And the rejection by Wembanyama. On defense, the West All-Stars. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. But plenty of time to get back in.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Both shots good from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
That one falls.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Young sets a screen for Brown. Plenty of space. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. KD with it. He's got 14. Pass to Edwards. Six to shoot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
The East trail by 10. Young pass to MP. Embiid with it. MP with a screen on Wembanyama. Really left alone that time. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Booker. Outside Edwards. Wembanyama, a screen on Cook. Inside, Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 10-point game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Edwards. The kick out to Brown. The three. It's hauled in by Edwards.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Giannis dishes to Young. There's 1:54 left in the third. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
The West leading by 8. Durant with a screen on MP. Here's Edwards. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Carter finds Young. MP with a screen on Booker. Young's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Edwards crashing in from outside.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Embiid. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
The East trail by 13. Jalen Brunson out there with Thomas. Then it's MP. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Mobley in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
The 3 from Thomas. The West grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Giannis high post. Working on Booker. Brunson right side. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The West leading by 11. Booker finds Doncic. Six on the shot clock. Launches from deep. Oh, Doncic launching that one.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Mobley. On the wing, Doncic. Brunson covering. And they double up Doncic. James wide open. A three-pointer, no good. LeBron's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Giannis drives in.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy is coming at you all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
And the East with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Mobley. And Trae Young subbed in for Cameron Thomas. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Durant. Leonard comes in for James. Edwards, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Doncic. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pulls up. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the West leads by 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Embiid with a screen on Leonard. Carter. Oh, and just pounded in! Pounded in!
Goodness. How about that?
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Edwards from the arc. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And Young kicks to MP. Embiid with the screen on Leonard. MP passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Edwards. Fade away. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's MP. MP keeping his balance right there.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Jokic with his screen on Brunson. Edwards with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And it's Jokic missing. The East trail by 10. Carter outside. Embiid finds Brunson. No good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Edwards, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. On its way from Young for 2. Offensive rebound. Embiid throws it down.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Thomas is checked in. James checked in for the West. Kevin Durant comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Edwards can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Antetokounmpo finds Embiid, and it's good, 2 points.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Lets it go from 11. And there's Edwards on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. 24 points for Anthony Edwards. Pass to Embiid. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Young outside, just 5 to shoot. Embiid sets the pick for Young. And the 3 ball is good.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Young outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Now just a 2-point West All-Star lead. Young's gone 3 of 5 from the arc, 60% shooting the 3 ball. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge. And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
54 seconds left in the fourth. Now, here is Young. Outside Thomas. In the corner, it's MP. Edwards against Thomas. Over Edwards. Thomas, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's KD. Wembanyama, a screen on Carter. And Kevin Durant good for three. Now it's a 7-point West All-Star lead, and the East All-Stars call time here. They're trailing by 7. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think that they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Hampton, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good